Hey everybody, I'm David. Welcome to my channel, My Yard Sale. Today I'm pretty excited to actually talk about some positive things that have happened in my life and my health in the last 7 days, as well as some things I've learned about my metabolic health and maybe metabolic health in general. First off, I want to just say I'm not a healthcare specialist. I'm not a healthcare provider. I'm just a guy that has a lot of interest, a lot of metabolic issues, and I have obviously an internet connection. So I look up a lot of stuff. I spend a majority of my day trying to figure things out of what's going on with my system. First off, I want to just say last week I gained 4 pounds, which I know that's not exciting for a lot of people. I think there's a lot of people that follow my kind of channel, maybe other channels like mine, with the thoughts they want to lose weight. And I can appreciate that. But for me, I was insulin resistant for so long. I lost so much weight. I was I was scary thin. Still am scary thin actually. So for me to gain 4 pounds in a week is pretty exciting. So the interesting thing is that I have this scale that I talked about a couple weeks ago that I stand on, and it can test my body makeup somehow. It uses some kind of voodoo, and it can tell exactly what makes up my weight, what my body, I don't even know how to explain it. Like it can tell like what my body chemistry is. And I've seen over the period of about, well, a week, maybe even 10 days, I've seen that my water weight has been increasing. My protein has been increasing. My protein mass, water mass has been increasing. My muscle mass is increasing slightly. My fat mass is not increasing. I'm still obviously very thin. But so I gained this 4 pounds, and I was having some health issues, some neuropathy issues, just some. I had some. I'm having some issues, and I do fasting. I do intermittent fasting, and occasionally I do longer term fasts. And actually, I'm today finishing up a 3 day fast. I started fasting on Friday, and today I'm ending it. Actually, I ended it a little bit earlier before this call. I was so hungry I had to end it before I got on this call. Um, so I gained this 4 pounds, and the interesting thing is on my scale, it said that I had I was holding quite a bit of weight in water weight. I was holding a decent amount of weight in protein, and obviously a big part of my weight was muscle and fat. It's my scale is saying that I'm gaining muscle weight, muscle mass, but I lost quite a bit of water weight. And I needed to try to figure this out. So apparently, glucose in the system holds a lot of water. When you fast, your body obviously uses autophagy and eats up that glucose and eats up cells with glucose attached to it, which would obviously shed that water. What that actually explains probably why when I'm fasting I have to go to the bathroom 350 times a day, because any of the sugar that's been binding in my system to water, when I fast, my body uses up that sugar and lets go of the water, and and that would be a good explanation of why I gain 4 pounds, and then I can within a period of 2 days lose 2.5 pounds. Now I'm pretty happy to say, like I said, I'm gaining some weight. That's a very positive thing. I'm super excited about that. I'm more excited about the fact that I'm actually gaining and holding a little bit of muscle mass. I'm trying to figure out how to get past holding so much water weight. I'm not even eating a lot of carbs or sugar. Mostly I'm just eating hot dogs, luncheon meat. I eat a couple of tortillas. Um, I eat a whey protein shake mostly just once a day now, sometimes twice a day, just for the protein. But I'm not really even eating that much. I'm not eating anything that I should be adding a lot of water weight. I'm sure in the next month I'll buy another bunch of stuff and include some garbage that I'm sure my water weight will spike up. Hopefully, I'm not just still getting rid of the water weight from my last stock up of some of the garbage that I ate. I mean, I don't even know. I feel like the exercise that I'm doing is actually starting to work. Like, I do a lot of curls. I have a 10-pound um, kettlebell that I use to do curls, and I can finally do curls again, which I'm happy about that. I can actually push the weight up over my head, so I'm happy about that. And I'm trying to make more of an exercise regimen that I can stick to continue to do more, do better. So I'm happy about working out. The only thing is I have to be careful because like even when I walk a lot, I can get to a an end point of walking where I'm like exhausted and I need to like sit down or go sit down or even go lay down. Somehow my body's just not made for the long term of exercise. My sleep has been really interesting. I know one of you guys talked about REM sleep, and I definitely appreciate REM sleep. But what I'm more interested in is the deep sleep. There's there's REM sleep, core sleep, and deep sleep. And supposedly the deep sleep is where your body does all the regeneration. And I was trying to figure out how to get to deep sleep more often. Well, I got to admit, now I hit deep sleep regularly. Every night I'm in deep sleep. And in some cases, I hit deep sleep. I wake up. I can see that I wake up because I've got this Apple Watch and it keeps track of when I'm asleep and when I'm waking up. I can see that I wake up. I know I fall back to sleep, obviously. And I go straight back to deep sleep. And I'm in deep sleep even for like 45 minutes to an hour, which is a pretty good length of time to be in deep sleep. At least for me, it is. So I'm hitting deep sleep pretty regularly now. I'm slowing down a little bit on my focus on protein. I'm still making sure I get enough protein, but I'm slowing down my focus on protein because my like I said, my scale keeps track of that, and um, I'm actually I have enough protein mass in my body. As soon as that starts backing off, I'll start amping up my protein again. But if I am, I still eat a protein shake a day, which is a good amount of protein. And like I said, I eat a lot of luncheon meat and I eat a lot of hot dogs, which is plenty of protein. So I hurt my back a couple of last week, and my fasting, I feel like actually, I don't know if it's autophagy or if it just got better over a period of a couple of days. Maybe I didn't hurt myself that bad, but like my back doesn't hurt at all anymore. I'm happy about that. I I spent a little bit of time in my diet eating a pretty good amount of yogurt, and I love yogurt. I'm just gonna say I love yogurt, and I don't care what kind of yogurt it is. Greek yogurt, regular yogurt, I don't care. I like yogurt a lot. I was eating Greek yogurt for a bit. I had some Greek yogurt. That that vanilla Greek yogurt from Walmart is it's almost like dessert to me, I think. It tastes like dessert because it's sweet enough and it just tastes delicious. But I ran out of the Greek yogurt, which didn't positively or negatively impact me. But I started eating regular yogurt, which has a little bit more sugar. But the period of the week eating Greek yogurt and then regular yogurt, I feel like it caused me some metabolic issues. I don't really know how to explain how it felt in my body, but like it made it so that my neuropathy got a little bit worse. I had a little bit harder of a time getting around, and my eyesight got worse. Um, so I needed to amp down on the yogurt, and I don't know, maybe I'll try yogurt again in the next couple of weeks. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I need to eat more calories, and I'm not quite sure what to eat. Like, I know I need the calories. I need the calories to gain the weight. I'm trying to, like I said, stick to protein, and I'm trying to keep up with certain levels of protein, but I think I need the calories to gain the weight. And I'm not saying that anybody or everybody, I'm not saying everybody or anybody else should focus on calories, but I feel like for me to gain the weight that I need to gain, which is like, I don't know, 15, 20 pounds, I feel like I need the calories. And I'm trying to figure out what to eat to add more calories to my diet. I'm debating starting to eat sweet potatoes. I'm thinking that might be the thing. I'm not completely sure. I know that I'm in ketosis right now. I can taste it. And I read about this, and as I read about it, I thought, oh, that's what it is. I thought it was because the whey protein was like affecting my mouth biome or something. It was making my mouth taste bad, but I can taste ketosis, which is like a metallic taste in my mouth. And it started after about, I don't know, after about 20 hours of fasting. And today I finished, like I said, 36 hours. And after about, I don't know, 17 to 20 hours, I could taste the metallic taste in my mouth, which I'm pretty sure is ketosis. I'm not positive. So I'm hoping that in the next couple of days, things will continue to move in the positive direction for me. It feels like the scale and the information that I'm getting from my scale is helpful in the decisions that I'm making, and things make a little bit more sense. I never weighed myself every day. Now I weigh myself every day because I need to see what today compares to yesterday, and if my if my water is extremely high, I can kind of try to figure out why that is, what caused it, and it kind of explains some of the things that I'm experiencing. Like now, all the sugar and the water in my system makes a lot of sense as to why I have to go to the bathroom constantly. And it's like I'm 24 hours a day. Like I wake up 2 times at night to go to the bathroom, even if I don't drink water. Like I was drinking a lot of water on purpose, trying to stay hydrated, and it didn't make sense why I would be like 120% of the water in my system that I need, because I wasn't drinking that much water. But now it does make sense because the sugars that I ate got a hold of the water, held on to the water. And as I was fasting, even fasting every day, doing intermittent fasting, that flushes quite a bit of the water out of my system. I don't know if you guys are experiencing any of this, but I'm interested to hear if you are and what you think and what you do about it. Do me a favor and leave a comment below. I would appreciate it. If you have any comments on anything that I just said, I would appreciate to hear what you have to say, and I do respond to all comments. Hope you all are having a great day. Hope you had a great week. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Bye bye.